Hello guys and welcome back to some Frosti-Town. Today we're going to be modeling a sci-fi scene. So let me turn on my screencast keys. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna create a plane. I'm going to scale it up and we are going to set up our camera to right about here. Let's turn on cavity for now. Control Alt 0. Let's go into camera and we're gonna bring it back a bit to right about here. Let's go here and Control A, apply scale, and we're gonna subdivide this by 100 cuts. The next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, turn on proportional editing, and we're gonna select random, and what we're going to do is we're gonna select this guy here and we're gonna bring this up. My scroll is messed up, my mouse is messed up, so this might take a while. Maybe if we select a bit more. To right about here. Let's bring our camera to right about here. Let's give this a control 3. Give this a subdivision surface modifier, and let's bring this up a bit. Let's bring this up too. And the next thing what we're going to do is we're gonna create a UV sphere. We're gonna give it 100 cuts, right click, shade smooth, bring it here, scale it up, and we could just set up our camera to right about here, and let's bring it somewhere here so we have something like this. And we're gonna shift D this, scale it down, and bring it to somewhere right about there. Press 0, go here, go into Vertex Selection mode, and what we're going to do is we're gonna select some of these and we're gonna bring this up to right about here. And just to fill up the scene, that one will do. I'm gonna bring this up and we're gonna bring these guys up too. Alright, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're gonna go into edit preferences and we're gonna write Blender Kit. So in 3.0 you don't have Blender Kit, so I'll put the link in the description below. It's completely free, so you go to www.blenderkit.com and you can download this. So alright, now comes the fun stuff. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna click this guy, or maybe first we're gonna click here and we're gonna go into Blender Kit and we're gonna write land. Let's see what we get. Yeah, moonlines looks good. So let's see how this looks. So we have something like this. We're gonna select this guy and we're gonna write here planet, and this looks nice, so we're gonna give this one. Or maybe if we give this How about if we give this one? It's all trial and error, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go into world settings and we're gonna turn the world settings down, and we're gonna do something. So what next we can do? Let's give Earth to this one, and let's go into the light and add a area light and bring this up. Let's go to the light and give it 500 watts, so we have something like this, and we're gonna give it, let's keep that. Or maybe if we give it this one. I think this one, it looks nice. Let's just quickly save this. Okay, so the next thing what we should be doing now is we are going to create a cylinder. Oh no. Let's just save this and go into a new one, and let's create a UV sphere, and let's give it something like 50, and we're gonna use some decals. So I'm gonna use this one. Or maybe if we could use we're gonna select this area, and we are going to select these areas. I'm gonna press D, and I'm gonna press Alt, and I'm gonna select this guy, and we're gonna scroll up, or maybe nope, let's create a UV sphere, give it 100 cuts, shade smooth, and I'm gonna select these two guys, and I'm gonna select these two guys, press D, Alt, and I'm gonna click here. So we have something like this, and what we are going to do is I'm gonna press Alt W, and I'm gonna go into cut mode, and we are going to create a hole here to right about here, something like this, and I'm gonna go here, and I have some decals here, and we're gonna bring it to right about here, and we are going to press D, project, and we're gonna press D, and we're gonna bring it to right about here, and we are going to project it. Maybe this didn't work right. Bring it somewhere here, bring it somewhere right about here, and didn't work. Okay. Let's go into materials and give this a bit of white. Project that one. So yeah, we are done. So we're gonna save this as a ship, and what we are going to do is we're gonna press A. We're gonna select all, and maybe one more thing, we're gonna sharpen this, and we're gonna select this face, and we are going to add a emission to it and give it 10. Let's just turn these guys on. Alright, so let's save this and let's go into File, Export. Let's select all of these by pressing A, Export, Nfbx, and Selected Objects, and Mesh. Let's just delete these guys first. Select all, Export, Nfbx, Selected Objects, Mesh, and Export. Now we are going to open up this guy, and we are going to import our Nfbx right here. Okay, it didn't work, but no worries, we can make it work. Let's add a light here and bring it somewhere right about here, and let's go here and give it 500, and let's go here and rotate it to right about here, and we're just gonna add some decals here. Let's get rid of this camera. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna select these guys, and we're gonna select these guys, and we're gonna press D, and I'm gonna press Alt, and I'm gonna give it something like this. There we go. The next thing what we're going to do is we're gonna give it a decal. I'm gonna scale it down, and we're going to project it, and I'm gonna give one right here, and we're gonna project it here, and I'm gonna scale this guy down a bit, and we're gonna project this too. Let's save this. So we're gonna select this guy, and I'm gonna select this guy, and I'm gonna give it Emission. Let's go to our previous area light and give it a bit of bluish. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to import the Nfbx. You can download this from Mixamo, it's completely free. So I'm gonna import this guy. And I'm gonna rotate him to right about here, and we're gonna bring him right about here, and we're gonna scale him down, and I'm gonna bring him right about here, make him sit over there. So we have something like this. Let's just save this. Let's see how it looks like in cycles. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add a empty bring it right about here. Bring him up. Let's go into our camera and depth of field and select the empty and bring it to somewhere right about here. And we're going to go into cycles. Maybe this light could be 20, and we are going to hit the render. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. As always, stay frosty, and Frosti-Town signing out.